Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our glorious little old front. And in this, potentially our last episode, we are facing against an army of our Ardreli friends. So we are up against the guys with no shoes. Hopefully that's a good sign. But no, we're actually also up against an army with siege equipment. Actual siege equipment, I know. So probably not the most optimized army, I'll be honest with you, but hey-ho. But still, Emperor willing should be good. So, the Battle of Polpadavia has occurred, and unfortunately for the Polpadavians, we have, they have, unfortunately, not won. Dry? Yay. They have, unfortunately, not been successful in the defense of their realm. Reinforcing armies are behind. Just getting the catapults being all set up. Oh, they're over there. So, the reinforcing army is currently moving across, and the battle is set. In a law-minded perspective, this is an opportunity for our forces, the Archibosphorians, to make a move and to hopefully be able to take a charging point and wrap this sort of campaign season or campaigns up entirely. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically have our main infantry component go here. We'll have these guys with the tribesmen push up on the right flank where the more mobile forces are. And we'll have the less mobile but more rigid defense oblate watch the left flank. Put my commander there and go. Oh, thank fuck. Right. I prefer victory to defeat. You, me, and every other fucker. So we are assaulting an army of equal strength, and they are, well, they're in a pretty interesting position. Fuck it, we'll put these guys in reserve. Because they have siege artillery. Now, admittedly, it's only infantry artillery. Oh, it's mobile as well, apparently. So I'm going to have to be careful. The dudes they're bringing up with us, though, are, well, the quality of armors, the quality of troops and everything they're bringing up against us is a mixture, but they do still have phalanxes, like hoplite, actual hoplite. Like, these guys have got decent spearmen, they got all the decent shit. So it's not like they can fuck around with it. Now, let's keep this shit going. So now I'm going to try and see if I can harass the enemy into doing something stupid. Now, the army in question I've got is probably not the most optimized for dealing with such a thing, but there we go. What I'd like to do is get some shots off, though. What are you, archers? Hunters, so let's assume archers. Yeah, penetration is shit, but how many archers do they have? Only 3. They do have their fancy shots thingies, which will insta-tap me if I'm not careful. I do have a range advantage, though. There's their general. Shock cav? Yeah, figured as much. Not super heavy, but heavy enough. Ready. Understood. Archers! They got shock cav on the right side as well. Same type? Medium, thankfully. Step, archers! I'm gonna try and see if we can poke some holes in their general's unit. As you command. Step, archers!
Mounted missile warriors! Missiles ready and waiting! Spearmen! Forward! Ready and waiting! Fire!
Unfortunately, you're going to have to just take a bit of a punishment.
Forward!
Might be an opportunity here. Alright, we've caused some morale shocks for them. That's a few units down for the count. If we can get some shots in on their rear dudes, then that'll be good. Unfortunately, the Pelters have taken a bit of a punting, but that's fine. Thorax Swordsman will move up and throw some shots in on there. And if you guys can get some cheeky shots on the sides, that's all good as well. If we can throw some harassing shots into this position, then I think we can do some serious damage. Right, nudge up a little further forward. Withdraw.
Quick march!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Companion cavalry! Completes! Spears ready! Yeah! Ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Surrender!
Our general is under attack.
All ready? Companion cavalry! Pikes ready! Double time! Tribesmen! Companion cavalry! Completes ready! By your command! General! Raise the banners! Missile armed riders! Missiles awaiting targets! Tribesmen! Orders! Mounted missile warriors! Riders! Advance!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quickly now! Riders! Forward! Quickly now! General! Orders! Warriors ready! Ready and waiting! Orders! At the double!
Step, archer!
Right, they've broken. Good.
General!
Fuck me.
Yes, Commander!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Good.
Completes ready! Advance and speed! Your orders! I'm ready! As you command!
Right, their siege equipment's going to go downhill very quickly. They're reacting to that, but they're a bit too late for that, which is great. Right, they're gone.
Pikemen ready for orders! At speed! Step!
Right, they're gone.
Tribesman! General! By your command!
Step, archer!
Their commanding, their dudes have gone about.
Commander! Orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Commander! Battle! Strike! And underdusts!
I mean, obviously killing their general would be a nice little middle finger to it, but we'll take a formation breach any day of the week.
Step! Archers! Gotcha!
Like, these guys are no, like, proper cav.
Orders! Battle!
One of our units has used all
Their
its
armor's
ammunition.
down, their charge bonus is down. Melee attack is okay, but they're not perfect. That's not good. We need to catch their general unawares. I'm having to keep this one unit effectively. I'm going to replace it with this lot. This area is taking a massive punting. We kill their general, that's it. I think the day will be done. That said, their light melee infantry are beginning to give up. Two-player can play that game, fuckwad. Sweet. Good little charge there. Let's get a rear charge in and try and get a nice... If we can get a rear charge in on that, spook the general, and get a good rear hit. If we can kill the general, that's it. The tide of the battle can change in our favor. We just have to kill the general. Preferably before that spear unit arrives. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Battle ready and eager. General, yes, Commander.
Right, we've done a decent amount of damage.
The brave ready for orders. Tribesmen! Companion cavalry!
Don't get caught in combat.
The men are wavering.
Not good.
Missiles ready!
Opportunity to get a kill.
Warriors, eager for blood!
Oh, what are you doing?
Warriors, eager for blood!
The battle is not looking good. I wonder what they're going after. Right, fine.
Ready for orders! General! Missile riders! We hunger for blood! Thorax swordsmen! Spearmen ready for battle! Melee troops awaiting orders! Companion cavalry! Never surrender! Battle ready and eager! Your orders! Four riders! Ready! Onward! Top platoons! Light infantry ready!
Right, let's keep harassing that infantry and kill it as much as possible.
Missile infantry! Tribesmen! General!
If we can kill their general,
Thorax swordsmen!
that might just do the trick, but we need to catch their general.
General! Victoria, lead us!
Right, they're done. They're going to break any second now.
Thorax swordsmen! Companion cavalry! Battle ready!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Fuck off. Get the fucking general. His general may rout. That could be a good sign as well. Routing generals often do not inspire confidence in their men. What is going on with his cavalry? Why are they not fighting with their cav? Is that their general? That looks like a general. Sounds petty, but if we can... Yes! Tide turning time. General's just croaked it. There we go. There it is. There's the cinch. There's the cinch. One last push to the hurrah. Not saying that that's the guarantee, but that'll do it.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, this has been a good battle. Tense, but good. This is why we're sending in reinforcements. We're flooding them in now. Their cavalry is fucked off. To be honest with you, the hoplite have actually been rather impressively. Right, you go for them. You go for them. You go for them. We got to start killing the routers. Can't afford to let them do that. The main aim is if we can kill as many of their troops as possible. Should hopefully give us the ability to... Done. Thank you. That was quite intense. We held, though. My men have held, and they've done a damn good job. This was a tough battle, but it was very rewarding. One last inspirational thing. Smash right into the rear line. We're tired. They're fighting. We're fighting everything. This is one of those battles which takes forever to win, but by God, when you win... What are these guys doing? They've completely thrown the battle. Their lack of commitment to the battle is truly remarkable. Oh, no! Oh, bollocks. I meant to... Yeah, I meant to try and get as much as I can, but... 9 friendly fire kills. Okay. I was meant to try and get more kills than that, but I think the game registered that a bit. I don't know. Fuck. No, we were fighting tooth and nail. Like, seriously. My commander took active parts. The whole thing took active parts. My cavalry did beautifully. And there's actually... Damn. 430. Well done, guys. Well done. 418. Admittedly, they've killed a lot of troops retreating. But, like, it was a lot of tugging to and fro. I think the battle was 50% until the enemy general died. I think it could have whittled... If the general was still alive... I think I could have lost, but because he died, that was when it was. That was when it kind of the moment came, and we were able to finally turn it around. But yeah, that was a close call. Very close call. Athena's faithful has won the day, but unfortunately, like with all bloody, every time I do this shit, they've won the day. But now they have to hold the... Now we have to... But they've now exhausted themselves fighting. Alright. That was dope, though. Well done. Alright. Reinforcements are coming, though. We've got 2 more armies inbound, fully ready to go. Speaking of which... 2 more of these? Oh, I can't. That sucks. screw it. You go for that. You're recruiting as well, so that's okay. Ares Dread will come into a position and we can start making the push. So Pulpa Diva sadly did just get conquered. I could, if I was desperate, Zerg out and try and... I kind of wish I had recon. I was umming and ahhing as to whether I should send a spy over, but well, you can't really attempt to go near it. But we can do this. Have you standing to attention so you don't take up any of the replenishments. But damn, you guys took a shit kicking. Extra morale in foreign territory? Yep. Or... yeah, actually, that's not a bad shout. I might also get some armor. Just so that way my dudes actually survive a little bit more in combat. I was hoping to get something which improves my replenishment, but apparently not. Yeah, no, nothing. We got nothing to improve the replenishment. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Well, we got this, which actually only affects mercenaries. This is probably something I'd like. But, unfortunately, we will just have to settle for a save. I mean, we can get some replenishment in the next turn. And once this army arrives, it can't do too much when it can arrive on scene almost, and then you're recruiting anyway. So you'll be moving up. Effectively, you're the only army we have at the moment that can really reach the target. And you guys are getting replenishment, so I could potentially squeeze in a few more troops and do whatever, depending. We did lose some troops, sadly. I could do that. Could reignite a few things. It does mean I've lost a lot of troops, but I think that's considered that's probably going to be a bit more effective than, yeah. We'll do that then. All of the yeah, I'd say you, and you merge together. Yeah, there we go. Then how many dudes do we have left in terms of numbers? Doesn't say.
Come fight with us.
Then you disband that group. Yep. And so it would be that. Yeah, that works. So then our armies are more or less recovered. They've gotten their troops returning backwards, and yeah, that kind of works. And then we can basically step on the offensive, have both armies be in position to lay siege to Pulpa Diva, and then, yeah, so let's end turns. So yeah, the war goes on, and I fight alongside it. That was a good battle. That was a good battle. Unfortunately, not one that has given us much gains. So one could argue... oh, I thought you were going to take care of the pirates for a second there. One could argue that my decision to attack the defenders of said settlement was premature. And you would be correct in making that assumption. I say premature. If I didn't gain anything, was the battle necessary? And some would say yes, others would say, well, it's abandoned. For me, I'd say it's a good opportunity to bash the heads against it, bash the enemy a bit. You know, we've shown them what we're capable of, and they've shown us what they've shown us what they are capable of. So at the end of it, I'm satisfied about this battle. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was good. I kicked his ass, but that was glorious. Yeah, I'm a simpleton. You know me, right? If I fight, I fight. I'm a fighter, you know? I like fighting. So, if someone gives me an opportunity to have a good scrap, then, yeah. I'm like an orc from Warhammer, isn't it? Where's the fighting? Is basically most of my logic in this thing. But no, like, getting a good battle in a victory is... and I'd say I might throw a counter push, which is we were able to cripple an enemy defensive posture, so we now can move on towards the settlement of Polpa Diva with relative ease. Not saying it's a guarantee, but you know, better than it was before. I'll lay siege with one army, and then the other army can basically take on form, and you know, we do all the usual routines. Sadly, no recon, but that's okay. Yes. Ah, good. Who's in... Who? Oh. Pfft. Whoops. I was going to say, I don't need you, do I? Not especially. Not for what we're doing. Just means more recruitment. He's almost in position. So this army effectively may not take part, potentially might not take part in any of the battles, but I'd like to think they could. Right, yeah, go for it.
We take this settlement.
Right, you've got them on the run. The enemy garrison has had a chance to replenish a little bit, but it's nowhere near as much replenished as that. This army is stronger than it once was.
Advance.
So you're designed purely to just make it easier for my troops to attack. Like, you're the safeguard, effectively. You could, if you wanted to, green cell swords. Let's have a look. Melee attack, pretty damn good. Their armor is pretty poor, but they do have some ammunition, so I'll take them as part of my sword corps. And that should be fine. Pulpadivia. I mean, they're suffering attrition as well, so it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And then you guys can basically arrive whenever. Question, if I were to assault the town, how is it moved? I got you with your Lithobolos, Illuroid, whatever. Garrison army is unfortunately back to a 20 stack, so it would be a 20 on 20. And the militia forces would also be a problem, plus the remnants of that army, which still does have the siege equipment. I kind of am disappointed by that. They have javelin men, which is a problem. They also have Toxite. So it's... And the garrison forces, the commander is also pretty damn good. Oh, it's their king. Really? Their faction leader? Is that their king? Bloodus. Hang on, question. Diplomacy. Who's their king? Oh, Bloodus. And they've lost their capital as well. Have they? No, that's their capital, so why could they... Oh, hello. Epidamos, Aida. I could have sworn their capital was further up. Oh, maybe it's just me. So that is their king. That's their king in there. Huh.
For the gods.
Yeah. That's their king. It seems a shame that Ares Dread doesn't get the opportunity to take part in this glorious endeavor. But if we gave them any more time, he can have the last of it. I mean, we got a high-ranking army with reinforcements. This army is pretty good with the spare stuff. I think we can go for it. Yeah, let's do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter into the battle, and then we're going to do the usual routine. Try and find a way of getting into it, and then... oh, no, don't end the turn. Jesus Christ.
For the gods.
This battle is not going to be easy, but at the same time, I'm optimistic that we can do some decent damage. We outnumber the enemy... Kind of. Okay. This settlement layout looks unfamiliar to me. I could be wrong, but I may never have taken this type of settlement before. Possibly. I'm not saying I have. I probably haven't. Looks like slingers. Maybe. I will say the Adreli, the RDA? We'll go with the RDA. The RDA are definitely a tough bastard to say. Right, okay. Let's have a look, see. You know what? I don't think I have ever fought in this kind of environment before. Or if I have, it's been so long, I haven't really... Yeah, you know what? I don't think I have. This is rather new to me. Unfortunately, there's not really many areas I can really go for. I could, if I was desperate, go here. But then, of course, comes the problem of a causeway, and... Well... I mean, okay. The bonus of going through here is we can do what I've done in the past, where I basically can shell a small section here, maybe a small section here, and we then assault the position. But there's no guarantee that that'll work. And let's face it, that's always a possibility. I could use the siege tower, the ladders, and basically move them up. Use the blithy bollers to set that thing to go down, because it looks just big enough. I don't really want to risk spending forever to try and knock this wall down, only to find it doesn't work. So I'm more tempted to go into this slightly more open territory here, and, like, shit on it that way. Like, come to roughly this location, blow a hole in this sector here, and then... Because this area is a little closer to here. I'm actually beginning to see the familiarity of this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to withdraw that statement. I have fought in this settlement type like this before. It's just been so long that I've forgotten. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. No, I think I'm going to go with this. As much as I kind of would like to go for this, and were I in a position to where I could have plenty more time to optimize, then sure. But because I want to guarantee hits, and I want to guarantee that my artillery can hit the target and not fucking suck balls, I'm going to go with this as an option. And we'll have to just manage it. I mean, the good news is reinforcements are coming from that way, so it won't take them that long to go along here and basically mount the thing. So the ladders can get ditched. I don't need them. We're gonna take all of that over here. Our cavalry will be here.
We await your command.
Archers!
Archers are pretty damn good. Not gonna lie.
Gotcha!
But we're gonna obviously wait until reinforcements come through. So without further ado, let's go.
Ballista!
When we are done here today, the survivors will pale every time they hear Greek spoken. The few foes who live through this day will suffer afresh.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Now, to the walls!
Right, so we're now up against these pricks, and it's going to be a bit rough. So we're going to do the usual routine. I'm going to see what happens if you target with standard rounds. Hopefully more accurate. I sense that it is... Actually, what I might do is I might do this. I'm going to put this thing right up against the fucking wall. There's no... There doesn't seem to be any archers nearby or close enough to potentially shoot at my things. Or if they are, then they're not going to be in the same range as that. So if I pop these guys slightly closer, it's not going to cause me the end of the world, is it? Right, you can get through the marshlands and set up behind me here, can't you? Yes, good. And you're just walking, so that's fine. Right. So what we're going to do is the usual routine. I'm going to try and make a hole in this wall. I might even be able to blow that tower up. Who knows? Doubt it, but you never know. Right, let's try the flammable rounds now. Oh yeah, we're going with flame shot. Oop. Well, I'm also killing people behind this guy, so it's not the end of the world. And who knows, I might get lucky with some of the overhang shots. He says, missing his targets, but killing more people at the same time is not a problem. If I can destroy that, and then destroy that, like 2 sections of the wall, similar to how we've had it before, then that's fine. We'll deal with it like that. Hey, there we go. Fire damage, and we've killed more people. This is the most profitable artillery strike in this entire game so far. I will try and enjoy this as much as humanly possible. It sounds silly, but I'm not like... Oh, fuck me. That was beautiful. Can we have that every fucking time I use these stupid things? Because then I would actually feel like you guys were worth something. Unlike every other occasion where you've just literally sat there and fired all over the place except the fucking target. Almost feels like a waste going for that. Yay! Have you set it on fire? It's a shame. Logically, we should go for there, but then the tree's in the way. I kind of want to keep shooting that, but I can get some archers on that. Whereas that's closer, he says. Right, we'll do another salvo, and if it's just inaccurate, I'm readjusting the position of the lithoboluses. It hit. Only one set is firing? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Readjust.
At speed! Advance at speed!
Okay. And then... I know I said I'd cut recording, but I might, just for the sake of the timing of this particular episode, go with that. And also because... Actually, yeah, no, good shout. I'm probably going to cut recording now, but we'll get the walls down. We'll get the walls down. This has so far been the most accurate artillery we've had in a very long time.
No!
And this basically has concentrated fire. You know what? Let's try it.
Orders understood.
See if this actually does anything. It's like pinpoint fucking accurate. And I'm like, oh! If only I knew! Nah, that's...
Fire on the enemy!
Hang on, we could. Hang on. Hang on. Once that recharges, we could fire a little bit above and around here, which means that we'd actually aim. There we go. And more people will die. Yes? No? No. If we can have 2 sections of the wall open up, that'll be fine. Just... I would be tempted to not utilize this, and except for the fact that it's hitting the target. And it's doing it in more controlled manners. So far, a majority of these are hitting, he says, as he watches 3 of the exact same fucking variety miss. Just... I'm glad I took the more ammo route. Just, please hit the target. That's all I ask. I'm tempted to try and go for that 3rd one over there, or whichever sector of the wall is taking more damage or whatever. Where the hell you go? Well, fuck those guys. I'm right. Yay! More wall gaps! And that's a hell of a gap. Right, okay. Okay. Optimism time.
Double time!
Yeah! Optimism.
As you
This is
command.
going to be something that if this works, I will be very happy to see, because that'll be the first honest-to-God successful bit of artillerymanship ever. Right. So we've got a gap big enough for an attack. Good. Objective accomplished. Thumbs up. Happy days. Now I'm going to ask the question, how far can we push this? Also, let's have a look at my... never mind. I'm going to go with the question, how far can we push this? I do not believe for a second we can successfully crack that wall. But if God Emperor of Mankind, the Emperor protects, if he blesses us with accuracy and the ability to destroy that wall, I will be eternally grateful, and also dedicate this battle in his honor. I don't know how to do a pagan sacrifice, so I'm just gonna go with something along those lines. Take your fucking time, won't you, little Tebalos, Mr. Coneheads. You don't even fire.
Fire on the enemy!
They do. Okay. I'm worried it's not going to work. And I might have just targeted the wrong thing. Any dead dudes from that? No. Okay. 16. I don't think they'll do it. Every hit we get, it's a nice feeling, but I don't think we'll get it. %, not bad, but hardly a damage. 53, not bad, not bad. I'm sort of benefiting from the fact that oh my god, come on! How many of those keep flying over? I hate the artillery in this game. So much of that is wasted. But I have maybe enough ammo. Maybe. I don't think so. But one could dare hope. 90%. 90%. 90 fucking %. We might just get this. If we do, we'll have it. Come on. 90%.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh my god, 99! Oh! Come on! Please! By the grace of the Golden Throne. Please! Come on! Yes! Fucking yes! Bless you! Fucking bless you! Love you. Love you. I'm petting you right now. Well done, my babies. Well fucking done. You have been absolved of your sins. You're somewhat decent artillery. You are by no means good artillery, but you are somewhat decent artillery. And that is better than most. So take pride in that. Well done. You've accomplished an objective, and you destroyed 3 sections of a wall, giving us the opportunity to do some more. And I was about to say you hit the target and blew things up, but you know what? That's asking too much. It's a bit of a dick move, I realize, but yeah. Am wrong? Am wrong or no? Oh, they're so close. All it needs is one more somewhat hit and that'll work. Even if it's a glancing blow, it'll trigger it. If not, I can just get some archers to set it on fire. But if I... You know what? Oh! It keeps missing the fucking target. It kills people. But that doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't... 88 versus 83. Oh, you see, these guys are superior. See, they even go up when you shoot.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh! The last shot before it ran out. I knew I had it in you. This is why you're my favorite son. It's like, oh. Yeah, you know, okay, so if any of you guys have played Dawn of War, and in the original Dawn of War games with the objective, and you hear the sound of the objective victory, you know what? I might even look for that sound on things. Editorial note, look for the sound of the victory thing, and then... Yeah, if I found it correctly, the sound effect will have played. That is what you are right now. Glorious. Anyway. Well fucking done. Absolutely well fucking done. Artillery has proven itself for the last glorious battle of... Well, the last siege of this campaign. Well fucking done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spend some time out of recording shooting the shit out of this army whilst I attempt to make a push with the infantry. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be hard, and it's going to be very impressive. But I look forward to the challenge. So I will see you when I've done that. And we return, and after multiple moments of absolute destruction later, let me just zoom up and go down a bit, we find ourselves at the plateau, and about able to launch our attack. The Thorax Swordsmen on the first wave are going to be making their push. Second wave will move to support. And the third wave, before returning to Hoplite, will be in form. But the enemy is still sending their troops up. And my dudes can do this.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And these are heavy phalanx infantry. Spear.
Melee infantry ready.
Now this does of course result in me potentially taking more unnecessary damage. But if we can get our troops into position where we can launch multiple spear attacks, then I'll have exhausted all means of damage to them before making the actual commitment to attack. So, yeah, it's definitely a thing. Unfortunately, I've had to suffer some pretty nasty casualties on my cavalry frontier. Oh yeah, you probably should take part in this as well.
Swordsman!
Melee infantry at your command.
Swords!
Orders.
At the double! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Really? Come on. Who's wait? Oh.
Yours to command. Ready.
There's 3 dudes here. There we go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
By your command. Ready.
Ready and waiting.
Quick march!
Orders.
At the double!
Thorax swordsman. Advance.
Right. So the battle is going to be fairly intense. I'm not like we're about 50-50 in terms of strength here, but the hope is that now that I've spent all of my ammunition shitting on them, the amount of damage that can be caused to my army is also mitigated. But these fuckos are definitely going to make my life a lot harder. They do have a reduced garrison though. Oh god, they just have more and more troops. They are light melee versus my hardcore melee troops.
At your service.
Go nuts. Oh, this is a good point to throw stuff at them. Yeah, good shit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Thorax swordsman!
Ready and waiting.
Swords! Double time!
Ready and waiting. Quick march. At the double. At
Your
speed.
orders.
Swords!
Once these guys have made the final, like, positional push, then we'll make the attack. They're also taking fire, which is also kind of good. It sounds bad, but it's actually kind of a good thing. Right, yeah, you can toss that. Yep.
Melee infantry.
Forward!
Your orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Companion cavalry. General.
At speed!
Pikes. Ready.
Ready! Run, curse you!
The pikes will be the last resort if I have to. I mean, obviously I've got my archers and everything if the situation gets that desperate.
Quick march. Understood.
Thorax swordsman!
Agrianian axemen.
By your command.
Swords!
Commander. At speed. Orders. Thorax swordsman. At speed.
Orders! Riders at the double! Ready to me!
Commander. Ready for
God, we've bashed them, smashed and kicked them and whacked them, but they still fucking won't give. The game, like, says 50% like chance to win. Like, we've killed a shit ton of their troops, but they still keep coming. We've killed a fuckload. Like, I'm honestly certain we've killed a majority of the garrison's forces, because, like, but there they are. There's more of their cavalry. There's more of their troops. They come to fight for the position. This is going to be a long battle, guys. And all of my armies are just standing there, like...
Swords! At your service! Prepare orders! Operates ready! Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting! True men, fear nothing! Thorax swordsmen! Melee infantry!
Get up there.
Quick march! Swords! Ready and waiting! Quick march! Companion cavalry! We await your command! Advance!
They do have some there's some phalanx as well, unfortunately, which doesn't help. If we can punch a hole past that, so much the better.
Ready for orders! Orders! Engage! Swords! Double time! Swords! Advance!
Doesn't help they got fucking archers or javelin men as well. All their javelin men guys, which aren't that many, but they are there.
Our general is under attack.
Agrianian axemen! Melee infantry at your command! Swords! Agrianian! Charge! For glory!
Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. So their javelin men are going to come through. They've positioned their phalanx infantry in a rather good spot, I won't lie. Ah, of course, their archers are just going to be able to pelt the other dudes.
Thorax swordsman! Companion cavalry! Your orders? Thorax swordsman!
Back away from that position.
Double time!
Back away from it so that the only people who are more vulnerable is possibly the general, but I can put him right close up to the point so it makes it easier.
Advance at speed!
So we have someone with the leadership, the skills behind, and the ability to rally.
Agrianian
If we can get rid of the light infantry, the melee infantry and all that jazz, we should be fine.
melee infantry at your command!
That phalanx, though, which also coincidentally is the commanding officer of this place, well, the garrison's commanding officer.
Companion cavalry!
I'll come back and have this guy constantly poke onto him.
As you command! Understood! Ready and waiting!
Okay, mercenaries are about to quit.
Charge! Ready! As you command! Pull back! Ready and waiting! For the gods! Commander! Forward! Ready! At your service! Companion cavalry! Thorax swordsman! As you command!
If we can punch a hole into this location and begin to outflank this position, I think we can, like, crack the nut of this place. It's just breaking through and having this nut crack on the side.
General! Ready for orders! Thorax swordsman! Commander!
Oh,
The double! Ready!
that would be a good nut to crack.
Orders! Quick march! Melee infantry ready! Orders!
The men are wavering.
Companion cavalry! Advance!
Good opportunity to get some damage in.
Agrianian axemen!
Outflank them. Push into there. You push into here.
Thorax swordsman!
You guys just push into here as best as you can.
Quick march!
Just to command. Ready and waiting.
Warriors ready!
We'll bring these mercenaries alongside these dudes. 3, 2, 1. Come on, come on. Hopefully that'll drain them enough. Yes! There it is, there it is. There's the push.
Our men flee the
Doesn't
field
matter.
of battle.
We're expecting casualties. We're expecting routers.
Raise the banners! Horax swordsman!
We're getting them through. We're breaching through.
Break off!
Again, the main aim is to try and breach a hole through.
Get ready! Ready for orders!
We can cut through.
Horax swordsman!
Right, let's start killing this swarm then. Very tired. -4 morale. Good shit.
Engage!
Unfortunately, our troops are suffering fire of...
Companion cavalry!
This, my general here is primarily designed to just shit on them and get them.
Break advance! Your orders!
Like my main general, the Bosphorian cavalry, is literally just there shouting horrible words of pain and suffering.
Pull back! Agrianian axemen! Right hand! Forward!
Right, they've routed, good, which means I can focus on that,
Horax swordsman!
which then that instantly routs them.
For glory!
If we can get them to push that way,
We await your command. Back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Back! Back now! Companion cavalry! Horax swordsman! Advance!
slowly but surely, we're taking the tide up. Sadly, the enemy will have shots on us, though. I can guarantee them that. But there's a potential mass round here. If we can crack this nut... Oh, boy. Right. You guys go into reserves.
Advance at speed!
Ready and waiting. Ready.
Advance! At speed! Swords!
I mean, if I can rely solely... Right, 14 seconds left. We can probably use this to our advantage. I'm lucky that we've got light spear infantry here.
Melee infantry at your command! Companion cavalry!
Go for those dudes. One of them may go.
At your service!
He routes. He might stay.
Horax
Right, they've
swordsman!
routed though, which means they're going to run through their dudes, which means they... Yep.
Right hand! Horax swordsman! Orders!
Yes, command.
Have some moments.
Horax swordsman!
Punch a hole through. Punch a hole through.
Swords! Thorax swordsman! Yes, command. Ready and waiting. Orders? Understood. Right, advance at speed. Yours
We
to
got him.
command. At the double. Horax swordsman! Double time.
We breached. We breached.
Break your orders. Orders. Report glory.
It's the collapse. The collapse.
Companion cavalry.
Raise the banners high and kick their fucking ass.
General! At speed! By your command! Forward! Melee troops await
Slow, methodical movements.
axemen!
And even the mercenary axemen survived.
Swords! Ready and waiting! Thorax swordsman! Operates! Ready! Commander! Victory!
Right, the first unit's gone, the second unit's gone. The enemy are starting the counter-offensive to try and to reposition their troops again. I'm committing all of my reserve swordsmen.
General!
Go.
Operates ready! Commander! To the banners! Never surrender!
Swords! Orders understood! Commander! By your command! Melee troops! Your orders? Swords! Understood! Engage! Swords! Commander! Advance! Ready! Back!
Right.
Now!
I mean, the enemy still have large reserves of stuff, and they're probably shooting that thing as well, aren't they? Yep, they are. But the hope is, the more we push through, which we still do have a fairly strong component of swords still about, then, yeah,
We await your command! Ready and waiting!
10 seconds left till we have that again.
Thorax swordsman! Ready and waiting! Hack! Engage!
Here comes the cavalry trying to stop us.
As you say! Companion cavalry!
On the guard! Ready! Order! Engage! Commander! Thorax swordsman! Orders! Ready! Forward! Waiting! Yours to command!
At the double! Companion cavalry!
Pikemen ready for orders!
Hoplites! At the double!
orders. Advance at speed!
Right, they're gonna go any second now.
Break off! At your service! Melee infantry ready!
Sadly, it's a chokehold that's keeping us from securing the rest of the town now. There's 2 chokeholds now. We got to punch a hole through. Here and here. And unfortunately, this one doesn't really lead anywhere. So it's just literally this area here that's currently causing us to hold up.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Go.
Quick march! Your orders? At speed! Ready and waiting!
Try and see if we can get through here.
Attack their position! Charge! Your orders? Ready for orders! Tribesmen!
I mean, if we attack the shock cav,
Companion cavalry! Advance at speed! Advance at speed! Your orders! Victory! Orders! At your service! Double time!
right, you guys just run through them. Now, this sounds very silly. I mean, you know that tactic by now. Run through them.
Act now! Guard! Ready for orders!
Surround the fuckers.
Forward!
Formation breached. More dead people. Losing decisively. Their troops are woefully inadequately armed in comparison.
Companion cavalry!
Shit.
Advance at speed! Pull back! Thorax swordsman! Hack them advance! Hoplites ready! Double ready and waiting! Quickly now! Swords! At your service! Quick march! Thorax swordsman! We await your command! Commander!
Stand to.
Thorax
Stand to.
swordsman! Your orders? Ready! Ready forward! Your orders? Ready!
3 seconds. Opportunity to breach through. Yep, there we go. Breach through, breach through.
Your orders!
Rear charge.
We await your command! Engage!
Pincers into 2.
General! Quick march!
Companion cavalry! Forward!
Ready and waiting. Double time.
Polak swordsman!
Agrianian axemen. Horax swordsmen.
Companion cavalry! Remember, the gods are watching! Riders at the double! Yours to command! Engage!
10 seconds till we have another chance to scare them off. If we can get these dudes to bugger off, that'll be fantastic.
Advance.
Polak swordsman! Hoplites! Understood! Orders understood!
Right, the last inspirational message.
Ready for orders.
Your orders!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Good, I should hope so, after all the time I've spent fighting.
Companion cavalry! Forward!
We can kill that unit.
Swords. Break and gauge.
Companion cavalry! Melee troops!
General!
Ready!
Melee infantry.
Ready and waiting!
Horax swordsmen. Swords. Pull back.
We await your command!
Break off! Hoplites
Ready and waiting.
ready! Battle ready! General!
Orders!
Horax swordsmen.
Fucking cavalry.
By your command.
It's because of this building that we're having the most problems.
Ready and waiting!
Go.
Pull back!
Because these buildings just latch onto the pathfinding, because for some reason going around a building is so difficult for these games.
Swords! Advance!
Command up!
Hoplites!
Time for the hoplite to take form.
General!
Ready!
Our soldiers beginning to peter out. Oh, I'm gonna be... Oh god, at the time of this recording it's almost 11 o'clock. I work at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so I am gonna be fucking dead.
Your orders!
Engage. For glory. Forward. For glory.
Come on.
Engage. Attack.
There we go. You see, it's the charge scream effect that makes him rout.
By your command!
Gone.
Polak swordsman!
Let's get some hoplite into the left flank as well.
Guard! By your command! Ready and waiting!
Hoplites ready!
Orders! Ready!
Horax swordsmen.
Pour into him.
Engage.
Ready! Ready! Advance at speed! Orders!
But the assault is not working on the left flank.
Companion
At least not as
cavalry!
much.
Polak swordsman!
So now is the time for these pikes to maybe make the difference. Maybe.
Your orders!
Swords.
Let your others! Ready and waiting! Melee infantry ready!
At speed! Hoplites!
Are you serious? If we could break the left flank around here, I think we could cinch it. But because the pathfinding in this is fucking me over more than ever.
Orders.
Yes, Commander! Hoplites!
Companion cavalry!
We need to break the left line.
Polak swordsman!
And I have no means to get around the flanks. Like, I can't. There's nothing helping me. I have to go through either here or here. If I was over here, much more open. But then again, it could have been... There would have been other
At your
locations.
service. Hoplites, ready!
Punch a hole through.
Ready to ride!
As you command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Waiting!
For the gods!
Light infantry ready. As you command.
Again, pathfinding. It's causing the most issues now.
Thorax swordsman!
They're just grinding us down over there.
Advance! Commander!
Ready for orders!
Thorax swordsman!
Saves us on attrition though.
Hoplites, ready!
But
Ready and waiting.
Hoplites! At the double!
get the troops over there and try and set up a phalanx line. Maybe that might do something.
At your service.
Quick march! Hoplites, ready!
Companion cavalry!
Hoplites ready!
Oh, they got fucking Hoplite as well.
Forward!
Your orders!
Pikemen ready for orders.
Companion
5 seconds. They're gone. Brilliant.
Ready.
Get that dude. Get that dude. Come on. Come on. Left flank route. Left flank route. They're shattered. Good. The horses have shattered. That does so much. I'm not even joking.
Advance at speed!
Pikes ready.
Right, good. They're gone. They're gone.
Thorax swordsman!
More of their forces are withdrawn.
Hoplites,
Ready
ready!
and waiting. Commander.
Brilliant. They're broken. That's it.
Swords!
Left flank is open. Left flank is open.
At the double!
Pikes at the ready! Double time!
Your orders.
We gotta get over there. Run through, run through.
General! Shock cavalry ready! Cut them down! Riders, quickly now!
Hoplites!
Pikes at the ready. We await your command.
Hoplites, ready!
There is their general at the point, but if we can start capturing their base area,
To the gates!
then we can neutralize the if we can capture the gates.
Cavalry!
Run away, you fucks. Then we can neutralize their morale point, and that'll be another big cinch for us.
Advance
Ready and
at
waiting!
speed!
We await your command!
Hoplites, ready!
Orders! I
Double time!
Commander.
And this is going to be nice, because then these are going to shoot at them.
General!
Oh boy. This has been one hell of a siege, that's for damn sure.
Companion cavalry!
Got them routed? Good. Let's capture this area. Mass route approaching.
Thorax
Done.
swordsman!
Battle's over.
Hoplites!
Oh boy. I literally have only just done it. Oh boy. Oh my god. We outnumbered them only by we outnumbered them by about a K, which is surprising considering. We lost a large portion of our sword infantry, but that's the point of sword infantry. They're the assaulters. The battle was intense. We've destroyed we've destroyed 2 stacks of infantry. That's for definites. This episode's probably going to be fucking ages as well. But considering, yeah, what hell of a battle. It was a nice battle though. Like, it was just slow, methodical, and bearing in mind we shot so many. It was ridiculous. Like, my bows killed so many of their troops. We lose any of them? We did not lose a single troop. And all of the Heralds of Death gone. Their king as well. Like, all of these dudes killed a shitload. And we shot the shit out of them before they even got there. So... dead. Their king has fallen. And our Imperium has improved as well. Because why wouldn't it? Mwahaha. That means, of course, we can't earn as much money and do anything useful, but you know what? It's fine. I will just disband the 2 mercenaries, though, because money... Oh my god, that was ridiculous. And that's a 20 stack, probably more or less ready to go once again. I may, in fact, decide to do something a little risky, which is merge my units again. But it does mean replenishment is also equals, like, not units getting completely fucked. And manpower spread is over a better area. So we've mitigated a fair amount of that. Oh my god. Oh! Sitting around is painful. So, yes, victory at a price, but a fucking good one, considering. We have the territory of Pulpadeva, and the last territory... Right, just... 6 turns. Traveler's Lodge? Yeah, sure. You... turns you into... Does that improve happiness? No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We could probably convert that, can't we? Yeah, we can. You, I can't really recruit any... Oh, except the library. You forced my hand. Right, okay, so... Victory has been accomplished for quite the heavy price. So it looks like this isn't the last episode, guys, because obviously we still need to grab Naesos, but we have deprived the enemy of their king. He didn't fall in the battle. Oh god. He didn't fall in the battle, but he certainly fell afterwards. The little bastard. And agents are now currently on their way. Like, everything is getting there, and the final battle, arguably, is potentially... Yeah, the final battle is due. All we have to do, grab Naesos. And that's it. That's our campaign done. The enemy are still, you know, the Adreli, the RDA, or the RDI, they're very determined and will give us a bloody nose. Is that their leader there? No. I was going to say. That would suck, wouldn't it? Just a smidge. Oh, wow. I could at least recruit one more champion, though. And I can recruit a new dignitary. Not that we're going to really see much benefit from it, but hey-ho. So, yes. I will now actually end this. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course, subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you well, at the time I'm going to be recording this tomorrow, which will then result in hopefully the end of this series just before I go up, which I think will be really fucking awesome. And then, of course, I'll have to somehow justify rendering all of this in a single day. But you know what? There we go. So, yes. That's pretty freaking awesome. And I hope to then see you there. So I will see you there. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.